Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. It's your favorite hood healer, high priestess, motivational, spiritual dominatrix. It's your favorite pirate captain, your favorite goddess king, your favorite Reverend Healer LadySpeech in the place to be. And I want to welcome you to this very special autumn equinox notification. I just read Butter the Garage Cat, so I said notification, but I meant to say Libra season reading. Hello, notification crew. Welcome, Butter the Garage Cat. Welcome, Justavora. Welcome, Honori Enigma. Let me know if I said your name wrong. Welcome, Don. Welcome, Tina. Welcome, R.A. Rhines. Welcome, Miss Jamie. Welcome, Priestess Shakti. Welcome, Illustrated Mom. Welcome, Vamp Kitten 90. Welcome, Jennifer. Welcome, Laura. Hello, hello, hello. It is autumn equinox. And I decided to jump on here and do a divination for us, baby. That's right. We are back for a cosmic speak and spank. We are back for a cosmic speak and spank. If you're here, there's a message here for you, okay? So we're going to get into a little bit of divination, all right? Welcome, welcome. This is the beginning of Libra season. This is the autumn equinox that falls right on the marking of change. Today is a good day to sit and reflect. Today is a good day to take out the trash of our life. Today is a good day to do some magic on yourself, to connect with the spirits. Libra season is a signal that things are changing and we are entering into a space where the veil is thin, okay? It's a good day to be alive. It's a good day to be here. It's a good day to read for you. So if you are here live, you're right on time. If you see this in the middle, in the beginning, at the end, you are right on time. If you are watching this as a part of the replay crew, you are right on time. If you are tuning in because you are part of the notifications crew, you are right on time. Like I said, if you're here, there's a message there for you. So let's get this party started. The OGs are already doing what they need to do. I need you to assume the position. And if you don't know what the position is because you're a newbie here, I'm going to tell you. Now, if you're an OG to this situation, you're not neutral to this, but you're true to this. You're already doing a couple things. Putting your, at the very least, your purple and your blue hearts in the comments, okay? Now, I did not advertise about this reading on my schedule because I simply forgot about the autumn equinox. Let's be real. Human error, honey. So there's going to be more than a few of you who are like, what? Autumn equinox? A reading? I'm not prepared. I don't have my notebooks. I don't have everything I need. It's okay. I'm a forgiving spiritual dom, if nothing less. And, I'm a forgiving dom in general. This is going to be posted later so you can go and play it back and take your notes as you need to. But if you can go ahead and assume the complete position, complete position, okay? Get your hydration, all right? Get your notepads, get your comfort items. Do what you have to do to get yourself in a good space, okay? And if you can't assume all of the position, you get as good and in there as you possibly can. Now, if you are new to this, not true to this, you've only seen a couple of readings, you randomly got dropped off in this live. First and foremost, I want you to put a green or yellow heart in the comments or a caterpillar. The OGs, I didn't say, butterfly, but y'all already doing what you got to do. You're already doing what you got to do, okay? You're already doing what you got to do. Newbies, welcome. I appreciate you. I'm so glad you're here. Hopefully you'll turn into OG soon. I love welcoming somebody new to the space, okay? I do. Let me introduce you to how this is going to go, all right? We are going to do a divination, a reading for you. I've got some decks to show you because that is the tool that I will be using today. I'm coming to you at this time because I actually have, other spiritual duties later on this evening. I will be attending a misa, which is basically basically a spiritual ceremony, a seance, if you will, where there will be some channeling of the spirits, and we're going to be delivering some messages. We are going to be participating and running this misa in the espiritismo position, tradition. There's a few ways to run a misa, so we're going to be running it in the espiritismo position, okay, or tradition. All right. I will not only be receiving messages if the spirits choose to speak to me in that way. I will be sitting as a medium. I will be delivering the messages. I will be channeling. So your favorite healer, your favorite Reverend Healer, your favorite high priestess, good high priestess, motivational spiritual dominatrix is very much a medium, and as well as a psychic. So I'm going to be doing those duties tonight. This is why we are coming to you in the afternoon, all right? So I can attend to everybody. I want to make sure I attend to everybody, okay? Now let me introduce you to these cards we're going to be using today. I broke out a very special deck, okay? This deck, so beautiful. This deck hits me at a soul level. Number one, I watched this deck come into birthing and fruition. And number two, it's just freaking beautiful. The person who created this deck, they took their time, okay? This deck is from hand painted oil on acrylic, okay? The images you can just get lost. If you are an art aficionado, the deck itself is so beautiful, okay? This is created by a femme of color, a black femme specifically that I am connected with online, and they just did a wonderful job. So this is the Dust to Onyx deck we're going to be using today. This deck you can definitely get at some mom or pop shops. If they are black owned, you might be able to get this deck there. And if you just go to Dust to Onyx, I believe they have a website. I'm not too sure. But if you look it up, the Dust to Onyx, it's a melanated tarot. Okay, that's the thing, a melanated tarot. If you look it up, I believe you can buy directly from the seller. So we're going to be using the Dust to Onyx tarot today. We are also going to be using the African Goddess Rising Tarot. And we're going to be using the Angels and Ancestors deck. All of these decks you can find in the description box as this video is posted, okay? We do have a rock friend for today. The rock friend for today we're going to be rocking with is this Tibetan crystal quartz, all right? So we are going to be rocking with the rock friend. And of course, the deacon had to make an appearance. The deacon had to make an appearance, baby. The deacon had to make an appearance, honey. So we're going to be engaging in some call and response. Basically, I am going to pull at random from this here box of affirmation. That is the deacon affirmation box, my assistant, main character energy right here. Main character energy right here. I'm going to be pulling at random from the deacon, and we're going to do some call and response. I'm going to speak the affirmation, and then you are going to repeat after me, okay? All right, we already have the deacon speaking. We already have the deacon speaking, just spitting out affirmations, okay? Let me go ahead and do a little mixy mix. And let me go ahead and do a little mixy mix. And then we're going to get this party started. So I hope you are doing well. Today is a wonderful day, my loves. Like I said, this is a beautiful day to reflect. This is a day of balance, okay? Fall equinox is a balance of light and dark. It's a balance of day and night. And this is what you're called to reflect on today. Balance, okay? Where are you lacking in balance? In your spiritual life, in your home life, in your love life? Where are you lacking in balance inside of you, okay? What things have you been neglecting that you've let lay dormant for a while, all right? Today is a day of deep reflection, okay? Libra season is an entrance into those dark months, okay? Those months where we are called into the depths of ourselves, okay? This is a season where the sads can get real activated, where seasonal depression can come up for a lot of people. We start that descent into darkness. What we have forgotten is that these things, this descent into the darker aspects of ourselves, it is not something to fear. It's something to walk into with balance. It's something to walk into with balance. It's something to understand that the parts of ourselves, all parts of ourselves are absolutely necessary to make this complete life. You are made of shadow and light, and your shadow is nothing to be ashamed of. It's something to explore. It's something to heal when it is unhealed. It is something that balances out all parts of you, and there are gifts there too, okay? Autumn equinox invites us to clean house. Spring cleaning is a time when a lot of us clean house, but fall is a good time to clean house. Fall is a good time to look at what is working for you and what is not working for you no more. What do you want to bring in? What needs to go? What is done? What are you through with? What are you done with? What are you saying goodbye to? This is a space where we are being invited to reflect, where we are invited to celebrate, where we are invited to work on ourselves. We are invited to identify the problem in us and where we are problematic. And we are invited to also celebrate and identify where we are magnificent, where we are amazing, where we are beautiful, strong, and true. Today, you are being invited to acknowledge your God self, your highest self, the magnificence of your inner guide. You are also being invited to dig up under what you got to work on, where you need to improve, where you need to get it together. Balance is key. As we move into Libra season, as we move into this next season of our life, balance is key. All right. Let's check in with these comments. Naomi Maya Rose said, thank you for coming through with the autumn equinox reading. You are so very welcome, my dear. Welcome, Lighthouse Massage in the house. Yes. Don Haywood said, Yoga said, hello, Deacon. It's okay to cry. And the Deacon said, hello to your back, baby. And yes, it is. Pronouns. Thank you for reminding everybody. Priestess Shakti. Tarot Pissed. The Deacon's pronouns are fuck around and find out. My pronouns are all of them: she, her, they, them, he, king. Mixed Deej McCoy said, we love a melanated tarot deck. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Illustrated Mom, thank you for the inclusion from the UK. You're welcome. I am definitely trying to do more earlier streams because some of y'all be checking in from South Africa. Y'all be checking in from the UK. Some of y'all be checking in from Australia. I'm going to definitely do some streams other times to make sure that y'all don't got to be here all hours of the day. Okay? Try to include y'all a little bit. Illustrated Mom said, I wasn't ready, but I am now. Some fabulous bubble tea for me and snuggling with the crystal friends. Miss Jamie said, I'm already in a place, been hurting the last couple of days. Well, I got you, baby. Deshonda Hooper Notification Squad. That's why I like it, honey. All right, it's good to see all you guys. Keely, a.k.a. Sunshine, sharing blessings with others. Please send extra light and healing vibes for me. I'm sending you a lot of light and love. I'm sending you a lot of light and love. I'm sending you a lot of light and love. I'm sending you a lot of light and love. I'm sending you a lot of light and love. All right. All right, y'all. Let's get this party started. Let's get this party started. We're going to go ahead and begin with the Deacon because the Deacon spit out, literally, y'all saw it. You've seen it. Rewind the tape when this is posted. The Deacon spit out an affirmation. We're going to just say that affirmation because the Deacon, we do what the Deacon tells us to do. Repeat after me. I am a work of art, cherished and admired. I am a work of art, cherished and admired. I am a work of art, cherished and admired. I am a work of art, cherished and admired. I am a work of art, cherished and admired. I am a work of art, cherished and admired. I am a work of art, cherished and admired. I am a work of art, cherished and admired. Lighthouse is reminding y'all to hit that like button. Thank you. Share this video as you need to, okay? Honora said, I definitely need this because the last few weeks has been hell. I've been irritated. I have wanted to fight. I've wanted to just do things that are not who I am anymore. Well, let's get into it. The ginger, baby. It's already been an intensive healing day of shadow work. Baby. I know, okay? And the ginger, I love you. Thank you for all your gifts. I really appreciate you for coming through like that for me. Okay, jokey. Well, y'all ready to catch this medicine? Oh, yep. Let me also remind you the Cash App is LadySpeech. Venmo LadySpeech Sankofa. PayPal LadySpeech Sankofa at gmail.com. Always feel empowered to show your financial appreciation for this labor. For it is emotional, spiritual, intellectual. It's all of the labor, baby. So always feel free to show your appreciation. We're going to get started with this Dust to Onyx deck. And I'm going to read this how I read it today, okay? We are doing 3 cards, 3 decks, 3 card spread each. We begin with the Dust to Onyx deck. And we start with the Hermit. This is the what you need to do. And these are the why. The Hermit, baby. The 9 of the major arcana. The Hermit. Sit down. Take some time to reflect. This is your autumn equinox reading. I just told you what autumn equinox is here for you to do. And here comes Dust to Onyx and Spirit echoing exactly that. You need to step away. You need to take some time. You need to come to yourself and just sit. There is a line in the description of this in this book. This book is I've done a tarot review, I believe. If I haven't, I will do a tarot review on this page. But there is a line in the book in this description that says you need to take some time, to paraphrase, to come to the communities, to come into the communities of yourself. To come into or to sit with the communities of yourself. It is time to hold a meeting. There needs to be a staff meeting. You need to sit with your higher self, your lower self, your left self, your right self, your masculine, your feminine, your righteous self, your ratchet self. You need to sit with all of yourselves, your stable self, your unstable self, your wild self, your civilized self. For we contain multitudes. You need to call a staff meeting and bring them all together and ask yourself what needs to happen, what needs to end, what cycles are ending. Because this right here, the Hermit, is an awakened state. But we have the 10 of Blades, which is in a dormant state. The 10 of Blades, the 10 of Blades, the 10 of Blades, 10 blades into the back of this individual, because there are things that are ending. There's always things that are ending. It's the earth. That's the way things work on the earth. There's always things ending. Look at it. Now, baby, we are in late stage capitalism. Things are ending and rebirthing at a fast rate. You see these changes happening all around you. The systems that these governments and people created can't sustain themselves. So as the systems in the ground we are, that is underneath our feet, is morphing around us, you too will respond to this, or should respond to this, because free will is a thing, by transforming and adapting as you need to. There are things that are ending, cycles, changes. Number 1, we are entering into the fall season. Depending on what hemisphere you're in. For some of you, you might be entering into the spring season. It's a time of change no matter what season you're entering in. Things are quieting down for a lot of us. I'm in the hemisphere where things are quieting down. Relationships, goals, dreams, eras in your life, there are things that you're being called to lay to rest. So lay them to rest. There are things that are no longer working for you. You are being called into this. Now, some of you refuse to listen. So the 10 of Blades has decided to speak louder. I want you to remember that the universe, most times, unless you are in danger, is going to start as a whisper. It wants to be gentle with you. It wants to coax you gently into that good night. It wants to gently move you into the space of winning. But when you don't pay attention, when you refuse to listen to the whisper, it's gonna get louder and louder and louder and louder until it punches you in the face with sonic sound because you wasn't paying attention. Some of you are seeing a very violent end to things because you wouldn't listen to the whisper. Let this be a lesson. Let this be a lesson. Baby, let this be a lesson. Some of you, the universe is whispering to you right now, don't let them get louder because it's only going to hurt. This doesn't have to be uncomfortable. It can. And for some of you, it will. For some of you, it will. But it don't have to be. The 10 of Blades is reminding you that it's okay to say goodbye. The 10 of Blades reminds you to look at your scars as a reminder as to why you shouldn't go back to some situations. The 10 of Blades reminds you that who you used to be is not who you are now. So quit hanging on to these parts of you. The spirit is asking you to release. You've got something in your hand. You're acting like a toddler. Some of you are acting like a toddler. You need to let go of certain mind states of doing things the way you used to. Some of you are trying to run a business like you did 2-3 years ago, 10 years ago. Quit. Times have changed. You need to change. Some of you are still trying to hold on to the way some dreams are trying to play out. Like you planned these dreams 10 years ago, 4 years ago. You need to switch up how you're going to go at them. You need to switch up what the dreams are. You refuse to. The ancestors, the spirit, the universe is looking at you like a toddler and is telling you, let go of that. Let go of that. And you're like, no, let go of that. The universe is about to pry that shit out your hand. And it's going to hurt. And the universe isn't going to care that it hurts because it tried to be gentle with you. Gentle parenting. It tried to gentle parent your ass into a new future. Whatever you need to let go of, you need to let go of. Whatever you need to let go of, you need to let go of. Okay? Because this is what's going on. This is Mama Gourd. Mama Gourd is in a dormant position. Mama Gourd is not in a awakened position. Mama Gourd, when awakened, is exactly that. Vibrant, full of nurturing, full of ideas, full of things, balanced. Balanced between mind and heart, okay? Moving as one, connected, balanced, okay? When unbalanced, okay? When unbalanced, when holding on to things that are no longer necessary. When unbalanced, Mama Gourd sinks into depression, okay? When Mama Gourd isn't pursuing their greatness, when Mama Gourd isn't pursuing all of their talents and their skills, when Mama Gourd isn't allowed to be the force of goodness and nurturing in nature Mama Gourd is supposed to be, Mama Gourd turns into the ugliest version of Mama Gourd's self. You better sit. We start out with the hermit. You need to sit down. You need to get to yourself. You need to see what's wrong because there are things, there is dissatisfaction in your life. There is hurt. There is pain. There's things that need to be attended to that is making you be an ugly person. That is making you be meaner than you need to be to the wrong people. It is making you isolate yourself from good people. It is making you miss opportunities that are here for you. It is making you squander your life. In the awakened position, Mama Gourd, in the awakened position, you and Mama Gourd, this is you. You are vibrant. You are amazing. You are beautiful. You are divine. You are magnificent. You have so much to give. You got gifts. 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 But when you don't acknowledge, like I said, the balance, what did I say in the beginning? Replay crew? Balance. You need to acknowledge your magnificence and your problematicness. You need to acknowledge how forward-thinking, how dope you are, and also how you stand in your own way. You need to acknowledge that, yes, you've been the victim, and yes, you've been the oppressor to yourself and others. Balance. Mama Gourd needs us to step into our ish. Mama Gord needs us to confront our pain, confront the depression, confront the mental health, confront how we're in our own way, confront what's going on. Confront the humanity behind that. Confront why you don't want to move forward in certain things. Confront it, name it, so that you can move over it, past it, through it. So you can get the life that you need. What's working for you and what's not working for you? Again, the balance of also, and part of you, the Mama Gord situation, you in a nasty situation because you won't acknowledge your greatness. Some of you in a nasty situation because you won't acknowledge your problematicness. And some of you in a nasty situation because you won't acknowledge your greatness. And some of you double whammied yourself and double cursed yourself and you won't acknowledge both. So you out here being a whole fool. Don't, like, remember in the old school Scooby-Doo where they unmask and it's the same person? It's you who are sabotaging yourself. And you also are sabotaging yourself because you are magnificent and you refuse to see it at its full potential. And Spirit's going to force your hand either way. I'm going to tell you something. Every single one of my gifts from my mediumship, every single one of my gifts to my death doulership, I knew who I was long before these gifts came to fruition, and I was fucking around. Scared to do these gifts. And every time, Spirit just put me in the position where I had to do it. I got my first set of tarot cards. I didn't tell nobody. 2 weeks! You do divinations, my friends. You do this? What the hell? Literally, I I'm notorious for being quiet about what I got going on. And Spirit being like, I don't think so. Every damn time. Every damn time. I get put on Front Street every time. I'm scared. Maybe I shouldn't do. No, you're going to do it. Every single time I've discovered something, be at a random ceremony. You can lead this? My hand was not raised. Even tonight. I was gonna, this Misa is something that I've known about for weeks. I did not raise my hand to be at the front table. I was like, I'm going to come and be a participant. I'm going to, it's my organization, my apothecary. It's my magic store that's throwing this, the one that I work for, manage. I'm like, of course I'm going to be, there to receive my message. I'm a medium and I am that type of leader and that person who holds power, who it doesn't offend me when other people are in the room who hold power. I don't always have to be the one. I'm not like, I know what's up. Like, I don't always have to raise my hand. However, Spirit always, even when I've been the quietest in the back of the room, if I can do it and I'm there, Spirit's like, you gonna do it. And even then, Spirit was like, no. I said nothing. And they were like, oh yeah, you reading it. You at the table too. You're channeling too. You're a medium as well. I'm like, yeah, but like you doing it too. So Spirit's gonna put you on Front Street. Just do your gifts, people. Just do your gifts and don't be afraid. Alrighty then, Cash App, LadySpeech, Venmo, LadySpeech, Sankofa, PayPal at LadySpeech, Sankofa at gmail.com. Miss Jamie said, I don't know who I am anymore. Congratulations, baby. And I mean that. And I don't mean that in a sarcastic way. You're at a great point. You're about to define it. Dive in, baby. So you don't know who you are anymore. This is the perfect time to start here. What's working, what's not? What's working, what's not? In every aspect of your life. Who's working and who's not? What thought patterns, what behavior, what relationships, what used to work and what don't work no more. Start there. And you'll find quite the rabbit hole to get all the way caught up in. And that rabbit hole is going to help to define who you are. Who you are. Tina said, yep, spankings are necessary to spark action. Yes, they are. Nico said, 100% speech is preaching the truth. You know I got y'all, baby. Mixed Deej said, this message reminds me that I'm so good at acknowledging my flaws, but it's so hard to give myself credit and praise for the wins in my life. And you better improve. You better get get better. And actually, thank you for admitting that, because that is something that a lot of us have had trouble with. And actually, I was actually forced into that too, baby. It's not just you. I had to really sit back. I thought I was acknowledging my wins when I left Colorado, but sitting my behind down in Ohio for a year and a half has made me be like, no, you put in over 25 years worth of work into your community. You did more than that. There are 20 careers that are successful. At least 20 that I can name that got started because of some things that I did, that they have come back to me and told me. There are things that, like, I made some strides and some wins. I do my thing, and it took me a minute to really acknowledge how deep I do. You know, I was the same for a very long time. Like, you know, because I am quick to name my flaws. I'm quick. I know who the hell I am. Shadow work is my best friend. When someone comes to me and says you've done X, Y, D, it's never a problem to be like, oh yeah, because I saw that 6 months before you said something. So I get it, baby, and I'm glad that I could be here for you. Yes, Gloria Miller. Yes, I caught the live. Hey, love. Hey, baby, you are right on time. Nicole Gowdy said, I just healed a massively problematic behavior and also putting to bed all the pain of the past few years. Amen. AQ said, damn, I missed so much. No, you didn't, baby. You are right on time. Charles said, hey, Auntie, glad I caught you and glad I could tune in. Yes, baby, glad you can too, honey. Gloria, I love you as well, baby. Don Haywood Yoga said, this reading is hitting all the feels. I've got a significant number of strong physical signals in my body. Is giving to release the shiz that no longer serves me. Amen. Amen. I'm glad this is good medicine for you, my Suga Honey Dumplings. You know that's what I'm here for. Amongst a myriad of other things. All right, let's do some affirmations. I feel at peace with my appearance. Repeat after me. I feel at peace with my appearance. 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 Let's do another affirmation. This says, okay, so this one is about sexual needs. If you are an ace, this is not for you. But if you, wherever else you fall in that spectrum, this is for you. Say it when you need it. I express my deepest sexual needs. I express my deepest sexual needs. We're going to add on in a healthy way. I express my deepest sexual needs in a healthy way. I express my deepest sexual needs in a healthy way. I express my deepest sexual needs in a healthy way. I express my deepest sexual needs in a healthy way. All right, Jennifer Meldal, let me know if I mispronounced that, said, just want to say thank you to the admins for keeping the space safe. I've been here a few months now and I've never been put down or even seen a bad word towards anyone on these comments. Thank you. Yes, let's all, and thank y'all for giving so much love to the mods and the admins. They really do, and they really do. And I want to thank you too. It took me a while to really trust people, because I was like, I'll do everything myself because I don't trust nobody. But then Spirit was like, there are people who will do right by you. And I was like, yes, I know. Spirit is really like, stop doing everything on your own. I was like, okay, fine. And they've done a wonderful job. So yes, thank you. And thank you guys for showing. Y'all always showed them so much love. And please continue to do that. Thank you so much. And just thank you to everybody in the comments. Like, I love my comment section. Like, I do. And I'm going to knock on wood. Like, I get my fair share of the booty boos. But for the most part, y'all be keeping it great in my comment section. And I love it. Twitter is where they be getting a little bit more out of control. No, TikTok is where they be a little bit more out of control. Okay, anyway, let's get to the African Goddess Rising deck. We have Yemeya Awakening. So many of you are waking up to your true self. Now, I'm not talking about woke culture. I'm not talking about political waking up. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about the fact that you yourself I really love the way these readings flow, and I really love using multiple cards, and I really love just the way these readings flow, because I really feel like these first three were the greatest foundation for this. It is so important to review what's going on, to understand the light and the dark of yourself. It's so important for all of that, because the awakening, that all of that was the foundation for this. You have a grand purpose on this planet. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you what it is. It is to be authentically you. It is to continuously explore and define that and redefine that. It is to test the limitations of your knowledge, of your wisdom, and your understanding. It is to grow. It is to love yourself. It is to accept yourself. It is to accept and love others. It is to figure out who you are right now in the moment and pursue just that. It is to do your shadow work always, because there will always be shadow work to do. It's like tending to a plant, baby. If you are a plant mother, you always going to need to attend to it. If you are a cat person, you got to attend to the cat. If you are a dog owner, you got to attend to the dog. You got to attend to yourself all the time. Shadow work is constant. It's just like pruning the plants, okay? There is an awakening going on. You're waking up to your true self. You're waking up to what your actual needs, wants, and desires are. You're waking up to who you are outside of what society told you you should be, you could be. You're waking up to your potential, your actual potential for intelligence, for art, for your capacity, for your physicality. You are waking up to the greatest version of yourself. Let it happen. And these introspective moments, the accepting of all parts of yourself is a part of it. It is not about denying or distancing yourself from all parts of you. This society is designed to distance you from your greatest attributes and from your most messed up attributes, keeping you in this purgatory of middle groundness that keeps you in an unsatisfied state, which makes you a better puppet and pawn for any and everyone's agenda. And it also makes you a more potent consumer. Sit down. Take a moment. I talk a lot about defining who you are, but a lot of defining who you are is just really sitting with the sum of who you are now. Doing those checks and balances. What's working for me? What's not? What do I dream of? What's in my deepest heart's desire? It is time to sit with yourself. It is time to awaken. And here's the thing. Some of you going to wake up and look at yourself and be like, this is nasty. I don't like this. I say this like, you're going to wake up and be like, flowers and sunshine, I'm here today. Look at me dripping gold. No, some of you are going to do that. But some of you are going to be like, I live in a sewer. You're going to wake up and be like, I live in a sewer. This is a garbage can. And that is valuable too. A year and 7 months ago, I did that. I woke up and I was like, I don't like where I'm at. I literally woke up, looked right in the mirror and was like, nope, no, this is unacceptable. I don't like what's happened. I let a part of my life go. And it wasn't all parts of my life, but I let a part of it go. And I woke up that day reaping the results of that. I woke up consequences and action. I woke up with those consequences and was like, hell no. No. This is a dumpster fire. This is part of my life as a whole garbage can, and I'm the only one responsible for the way it got here. I made the decisions. I opened the doors to these experiences and these people. I set the tone for these things to go down, and I'm done. and I'm done because I don't like this. It has led me into that part of my life blossoming in ways that I haven't seen ever in some capacities, and some I haven't seen since I was a child. All of it is valuable. Waking up to your greatness, waking up to the beauty of yourself, waking up to how you're so amazing is valuable. And that's the point of the energy of this equinox. This autumn equinox, see it. See where you are so amazing, so dope. See where you are the problem. When I say this society keeps you from your greatness and it keeps you from your problematicness. So many people like cannot literally look and be like, no, that's my fault. That I did that. And it's nuanced. Yeah, your indoctrination, the way you were raised, all these things play a factor. And also you made some stupid decisions. Some not so great decisions. And you're in Atlanta, you're in a not so great place. Awaken. Allow yourself to lean into this awakening that's happening. Allow yourself to awaken into all parts of yourself so that you can maximize your time on this planet. We have Sarah Lakali, Sarah the Black, divine lineage. You have ancestors who are speaking to you right now, who want for you to acknowledge that they exist within you and you come from divinity. Even if your immediate lineage is trash, which is something that I can identify with. The ancestors, when I started doing ancestor veneration, that showed up for me, shocked the hell out of me because none of them were immediate ancestors. None of them were. And I thought I was doing it wrong for a very long time because I'm like, why aren't the immediate ones? And I was like, oh, because y'all so sick. I was taught to do ancestor veneration only with beloved ancestors, with ancestors who do not mean you harm. And unfortunately, because of who I am and because of the sickness of some parts of my lineage due to colonialism, some of my immediate ancestors weren't on the roster. But the divine lineage that I come from showed up. Hundreds, generations back, people stood for me, and they still do. Every single time I go to ceremony, they show me the divinity of my lineage. They show me, you ain't the first leader. You ain't the first witch. You ain't the first doctor. You ain't the first healer. And we all are standing up in you to show you how magnificent what you come from is. So you have something to lean on other than the trash ones. Look to your ancestors. Listen to the messages that are coming to and from them. The ancestors are going to be speaking. We are entering to, this is the Libra season. Libra is the balance between the dark and the light, between the sun and the moon, between the winter and the summer. We are the transition period. Autumn equinox, equal day, night, equal day, night. Let the spirits guide you to and through your decisions. Let them walk with you. When you call upon your beloved ancestors, beloved is the key. They want you to win. They are speaking to you. You're not the first abolitionist. You're not the first anti-racist. You're not the first magician. You're not the first independent. You're not the first free thinker. And I want you black sheep to take comfort in this. You ain't the first. You ain't the first. You ain't the first. There's someone like you. Just like you got your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-granddaddy's eyes, your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great aunt's nose. You also got your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-granddaddy's magic. You got your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great second cousins. Prowess. Look to your lineage. There's good things there. Queen of Sheba, secrets revealed. Not only are you going to be told about yourself, you're going to be told about a lot of people, okay? The secrets are going to come forth and reveal themselves, and all I got to say is believe them. You're going to be privy to some knowledge. The spirits are going to tell you something. A little birdie is going to let you know a few things. And as those little birdies are letting you know a few things, believe them. Lean into that knowledge, baby, and let them guide you to the best decision that you need to be guided to. Now, some of these secrets revealed are going to confirm some things that your soul, that your spirit has known for a while. Some of these secrets revealed are going to reveal future options for different paths and courses to take and things to choose. Some of these secrets revealed are going to reveal things about yourself, things about the people around you, loved ones and not so loved ones. But be on the lookout for new knowledge coming to you. Some of the secrets revealed are going to be you making it to the next level within your spirituality. And because you're making it to the next level within your spirituality, you are privy to new knowledge and the secrets being revealed. No matter what things are. There's a eye-opening that's happening. There's knowledge coming to you that's happening. Now, remember how we started off this reading. Replay crew, how did we start off this reading? Hermit. Reflection. Sit with yourself. Meditate. Pray. A lot of these are going to come out in those times. I'm going to be real with you. I was slacking on my meditation. It's been 3 years. I've been on my prayer. I've been on my other stuff, but my meditation, slacking. Well, I got my behind kicked into gear, and this week I went back to that practice, and oh God, it's like stretching. When I don't do it, I'd be like, it's fine. And then when I finally do it again, I'm like, oh my God, the medicine that was yeah. So picked back up on my meditation practice and just the downloads, the secrets. I'm just laughing because like so much got cleared up because I sat down and meditated for 20 minutes. So simple. So you remember that video I did? If you don't, check it out. Magic tips and tricks. Sometimes the magic is in the mundane. The simple things. Meditation, prayer. Lots of times secrets are very much revealed within those things. Let me check in with these comments. Miss Jamie said, Nico, you're replying to Nico. Okay, that's a conversation. I'm going to let y'all do that. Nori said, so much has been revealed lately. I had to make some hard decisions about some so-called friends. Folks are showing themselves. So folks are showing themselves. Dawn Haywood's Yoga said, amen. Meditation is an incredible tool to create clarity. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Welcome, Amanda. You are right on time. Yes, yes. Queenie Baby said, yes, yes. Sarana said, I'm a bit behind, but as someone on the A spectrum, finding ways to express my sexual and sensual needs has been super healing. Amen. Amen. I love it. I love it. All right, let's do some affirmations. This affirmation says, I am a constant state of progress. 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 This affirmation says, I radiate and receive love and respect. 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 Michelle Wolf said, meditation is so hard for me, and I'm not sure if it's the neurospiciness because I cannot quiet my brain. Tia Sweet says, how does one get into meditation when you have a hard time focusing? Number one, I want you guys to understand there's a few ways to meditate, okay? So first thing, for those of you who have a hard time meditating, I want you to first off start simply by saying an affirmation. It is easy for me to meditate. I want you to get clear about the fact that it is not hard for you to meditate. After you say that for a while, a couple days, couple weeks, Then I want you to start exploring the fact that there are a lot of different ways to meditate. I'm neurospicy. Okay. One thing that has helped me, for instance, doodling for some people helps them focus. So if there's a lecture going on, there are some people who doodle and that literally helps them hone in on what's being said. I applied that same concept to meditation. I discovered that guided meditation really works for me, but it's only certain guided meditation. And then I was like, so it's kind of like doodling. If my brain can focus on, if I give it something to focus on, it can focus on something else. So for me, I use binaural beats, or I use tonal things, or certain, even not binaural beats, but certain tribal music or certain ritualistic music, certain drum beats is like a doodling that my brain can do. And then it helps me, sends me off into my meditative space. Okay. There are, and that's in regards to sitting meditation. There are walking meditation. There's different kinds of ways to access meditation. Okay. So that's the first thing, really, as I'm really understanding that there are different ways to meditate, eradicating the idea that it is hard for you to meditate, and surrendering to the idea of finding the right type of meditation and the way you can lead yours. Finding the right practice and the right way for you is what it is. And just spending some time figuring that out. Okay? And then you're going to find something good. Do a little bit more research, and give yourself the permission to adapt in the ways that you need to. You'll find the right way that works for you. Okay? Aaron said, thank you for this. Sarana said, lots of secrets revealed and truths unveiled keep coming up, and it's going to keep happening, okay? It's going to keep happening. Tia Sweet said, I will begin today. Thank you. You are welcome. You are welcome. Nicole said, I think I'm going to try automatic writing. Spirit just gave me the nudge. Do that. Automatic writing is dope, too. That's a good way to I've actually begun meditations that way because I'm a writer. And so I'll just automatically, start writing and then, come to 20 minutes later at my pen not moving. So, you got to do what's work for you. You got to do what's work for you. You got to do, let me get to you, person. Uh-huh. Yep. All right. Yeah, that person is people doing weird things. All right, but they're fine now. Okie dokie. Did we do some affirmations? We did. Let's do another one just because. Let's do another one just because I deserve good in my life. I deserve good in my life. I deserve good in my life. I deserve good with my life. I deserve good in 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 my life. Brainstorming said, I meditate with dynamic movement, letting the body feel tight, ache, then release, feel the love and release while also opening my mind to the thoughts that come. I love it. And also that's the thing too, is I think that's a key to a lot of it. People fight their thoughts, but acknowledge and release, acknowledge and release, acknowledge and release. Do not fight your thoughts and don't fight yourself. Just acknowledge and release, accept and release. Accept and release, and things, do what they gotta do. Kismet Jax, happy equinox to you too, my love. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Okie dokie. We are moving on to the Angels and Ancestors deck. Animal Guardian, trust your instincts, okay? Go connect with nature. Go touch grass for real. Go watch some nature shows. Go in your meditations. I want you to connect with the animals that you connect with, your spirit animal allies, okay? I want you to connect with the animals. I want you to connect with animals that spark your interest, and I want you to study them. We are taught through white supremacy and capitalism that we are better. We have class things, even humans. We are one. And ain't no toxic positivity here. Systematic racism exists. You do need to do your anti-racism work. Privilege exists. If you have white privilege and male privilege, check yourself. We ain't gonna do that BS over here. Now, outside of all of that, outside of critical race theory and sexism and all of that, okay? We are literally one. And when we wade through all of that and really get back to those things, it's not just one as human beings. We are not better than these plants. We are not better than other species on this planet. That is your four-legged brethren and sistren. That is your feathered brothers and sisters. We are one, okay? We are animals. We happen to have a developed frontal lobe that sets us apart, but we are still yet animals. You can learn so much about your humanity from the connection of animals. There are lessons. There's medicine to be given there. The studying of elephants, which is tattooed on my belly in honor of my grandmothers, has helped me to be such a better nurturing spirit, a mother figure, a leader. It has allowed me to understand so much about myself. This is about connecting to your instincts. A lot of you, and we speak about this a lot over here via these readings and other things, a lot of you are disconnected to from your instincts and intuition because of the things that have happened to you, because of your experiences in your parenting, culture, all of that has eroded your instincts. And then there's a lot of you who can't connect to your instincts because that's directly tied to your animalistic state of being and mind. And you continue to demonize that aspect of yourself when you need to stop. We're animals. Connect to that instinct. Learn more about yourself. Connect to that wildness within you. Connect yourself to the mother. Connect yourself to the Mother Earth, to the ground itself. When you connect yourself to that animalistic side of yourself, you are also reconnecting to that nature aspect of yourself. Learn to reconnect with her. And if we reconnected with her as if we belonged within her, as if we are nature, even I just said it, go out into nature, but you are nature. When I say go out into nature, go into it, go with the plants and the animals, and also that's a signal to go into yourself. You are nature. It is time to connect with your instincts, to trust them, to trust your instincts, to guide you towards your best, brightest, and biggest future. To use them with your intellect, with your emotional, mental, physical intelligence to lead you to the best decisions for you. We have the she-wolf. Unleash the wild woman. It is time to connect with that wild energy with you, to pick back up, to piggyback on this animal instinct, this animal guardian energy. We have the she-wolf. Connect to the nature in you. Connect the nature in you to the nature outside of you and act from there. As you are re-indigenizing, as you are reclaiming spirituality, if your spirituality isn't leading you back to Mother Nature, something is wrong. If it's not leading you back to the trees and the mountains, if it's not leading you back to the animals, something's wrong. Allow yourself to be led back to nature. Connect to the divine feminine, the divine masculine, the divine other energies. There is definite and direct feminine energy in nature. There is definite and direct masculine energy in Mother Nature. And there is definite and direct other energy, both energies, neither energy. There is a plant, a species of mushroom that contains, I think, thousands of genders. Connect to nature. Connect to the divine femme in nature. Connect to the wildness within. As the ginger just said, re-wild yourself. Reconnect yourself to the source. And lastly, the druid. Hold space for your growth, for your expansion, for who you are, for who you were, for who you used to be, for who you are becoming. Hold space for your magic, for your love, for your healing, for all of the communities and multitudes that exist within inside of you. Hold space. You're doing the best you can. Hold space. Hold space. Hold space. For you are a magnificent being full of love, You are problematic being full of things to heal. You are a balance of shadow and light. Hold space for that. We are righteous and ratchet. Hold space for that. We are masculine and feminine. Hold space for that. Hold space for that. Hold space for that. Hold space for that. All right, you beautiful people. Repeat after me. All I need to do right now is to breathe. All I need to do right now is to breathe. All I need to do right now is to breathe. All I need to do right now is to breathe. All I need to do right now is to breathe. All I need to do right now is to breathe. All I need to do right now is to breathe. All I need to do right now is to breathe. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. Oscar Wilde. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. Well, I love you. I thank you. I appreciate you for being here. I thank you so much for your support. My Cash App is LadySpeech. My Venmo, LadySpeech Sankofa. My PayPal, LadySpeechSankofa@gmail.com. Always feel empowered to show your financial appreciation for this labor. And for those of you who cannot show your financial appreciation, because I get it, honey, I get it. Please like and share. Please go through my old content and watch it in its completion. Comment on that old comment, that old, content to get it into the algorithms. Comment on my recent and watch my recent content. Let the ads play. Share it with who you think it needs to be shared with. Share my link tree. Yeah, those are ways that you can support me. I appreciate every single dollar, every single super chat, every single super sticker. I appreciate every single Venmo, every single one. I appreciate all my Suga Honey Dumplings who have subscribed. I appreciate the way that y'all show up for me so deeply and so much. Your support means the absolute world to me, and I am so grateful for it. And I'm so happy that I could fulfill this for you today. It is a blessing to read for you. It is a blessing to be here for you in this way and to support you. And it's a blessing to be supported by you. With that being said, God, Goddess, Creator, Loa, Spirits, Ancestors willing, I'm going to see all of you beautiful, wonderful, amazing people in a new video. And y'all just came through in the Cobra Clutch in the end. Thank you, Tia Sweet, for your super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you, Priestess Shakti, for your super chat. I appreciate you. I love you, Speech, and this community. I love you, and this community loves you back. Thank you, Kismet Jax, for your super sticker, super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you thank you just for your support. Y'all are wonderful. Well, now it's time for me to go fulfill my other duties as a priestess, my loves. First, I have to go fulfill my duties as manager for an apothecary. And then I have to go fulfill my duties as a medium. I just want to take a minute to say thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for the support of all of these wonderful people. Thank you for the place that I am sitting in my life right now. And thank you for enabling me and helping me to walk my path and to just give medicine to people in so many ways. I am intensely grateful that I get to do what I do and that I love it. So thank you to everyone a part of this reading. Thank you to everyone who's ever been a part of any reading. And I'm just thankful that I can do this job. You guys have a brilliant and beautiful, magical, mystical, and soul-fulfilling autumn equinox. And I will see you all soon. I love you. I love you. Bye.